The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Tonight, two AFC East teams set to collide between the New York Jets and the Miami Dolphins. Let the postseason begin. We're underway in this AFC Wildcard Weekend contest. Here comes Malik Washington. He's stopped on a run back to the 27.
Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10. Opening carry for Devon Achane. And he scampers ahead and gets two on the carry.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8. Let's stick with Achane. And they are going to have to face a third down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you'd really break the backs of a defense.
They try the middle with Gordon. And he's out the clear. The 30. He's at the 10. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a 6-0 lead right away. No doubt about it, Brock. They are trying to take him out of this game from the start. And a touchdown on the opening drive, that's a good way to do it.
Yeah, this is one of those situations, Kate, where you and I up here in this booth, we can hear it and we can feel it. This crowd senses an opportunity to dig those opponents an early hole that before long might become the grave their season rests in if they don't respond.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. This return starts at the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's first and 10. Here's Breeshaw on the ground for the first time. They cobbled together a yard there. That was Kenneth Grant moving in to make that stop.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Fields out of the gun. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
They'll come up on first and 10.
Here we go. Good. Let's go.
Shotgun snap to Fields. It's everything he has under this one. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver, so it'll be second down.
Shaquille Griffin there defensively.
Here we go. 319.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Down the field, he's got Wilson. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 22 yards. First down, New York.
Throwing again, it's Fields. Taking a shot deep here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So it's second down coming up. That's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them.
Yep.
The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
Has him on the quick hitter. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Now Fields again. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now they face second down.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you've got a great chance to win.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Here we go.
Handoff running left. Here's Hall. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. And I'm just going to assume, Brock, we're going to see a more aggressive defense here after the amount of points these guys gave up last week.
Yeah, that performance was not up to standard, but this looks a whole lot more like it attacking the pass, not just playing the defense, but go and knock the ball away. They were able to answer a score with a score, maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Washington now to return. He only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. First and 10. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Taking a deep shot here. Maybe some nerves. It's an interception on his first pass. Sauce Gardner with the INT. And the Jets get the football back inside the 45-yard line after the interception.
First and 10.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. They'll go right side with Hall. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. How about 29 yards on first down? And a fresh set of downs on its way.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10. Here's Hall once more. He picks him up about 4 yards there. Second down coming up.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. They go right back to Hall. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes, but the coaches won't forget. He has that filed away the next time he really needs to pick up a few yards.
Scatterboo has the New York touchdown. The Jets parlay the interception into points. Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Jets push their lead to 3.
10. Dolphins 7.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Washington now to return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
On the return. The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. First and 10. They'll start the drive with Achane. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. On the give, it's Gordon. Spins out on one side. Still moving. 30! To 10! There it is. Touchdown, Miami! The Dolphins just need 2 snaps to steal a lead.
Feed the beast. Second time now we've called a touchdown for him, and now he's over 100 yards. No need to go anywhere else with the football, but put it in that guy's hands.
That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins take a 4-point lead.
14. Jets 10.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Starting from the 5. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
New York to the line. First and 10. They start the drive at home. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Here we go.
Ball takes it straight ahead. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and 1.
We've reached the end of one in this opening round of the AFC playoffs. 14-10 our score. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They'll have an easy 3rd and 1.
Here we go.
They try to run for it with Hall. And that short gain is enough for him to set it down.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care. If you're a Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie, you can't get 1 yard for a first. They're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
Here we go. All right.
Going to the ground again on first. It's inside the 10. And he will take it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets take a second quarter lead. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Bates now for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Jets push their lead to 3. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Over first and 10 at their 21-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Achane running right. He stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That run may not have gotten to a first. Sure, nice little run to set the table.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down. 2nd down carry for Achane. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. It's inside the 10, and he will score. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Devon Achane with the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
17.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Xavier Gipson now to return. He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10.
Here we go. Extend. 331.
They'll start this one out with Hall. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Here we go, son.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Fields to throw it. This is reeled in by Wilson. He pushes it up across the 30 before going out.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Angel. Here we go. 551. EQ. No mas. Go.
Going from the gun here. This finds its target. That's Taylor. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage. Offense in a hurry up here.
The Jets, 1st down. A gain of 4 yards. And the Jets, 1st down.
All right.
On 1st and 10, it's Fields. Forced out to his right. Looking right, airs it out down the sideline. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Hall. Only a yard from that time, so now 3rd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here we go, son. Side.
Fields on 3rd. He's going to try to drop it in, deep right. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Pitch drops on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a 4th down. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. Fields this at the 19. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold. First call here coming from the shotgun. The shotgun, they'll give it to Achane. The drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts, it's a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Achane again. He's going to get him 7 there. It's 3rd down coming up.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
3rd and just 2 to go. Trying to pick it. They get to it behind the line, and he loses the football. But the Dolphins able to track that one down and cover it, so crisis at least momentarily averted. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at Hard Rock. It's the Dolphins with 6 to go here on 4th down. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. Trying for it, it's Achane. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. Left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the result. A big gain. They got 15 and the first.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackle tries to meet him in the hole.
They will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Hey, these are the type of gains he's counted on to get when they're available. Unfortunately, we had tremendous vision to see the seam and get through it before that window could close.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. They give to Gordon, running left. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Dolphins grow their lead just before halftime.
What a run like that does for everybody. For the play clock, for the O-lineman, for the offense, it just gives you confidence and you can call that run again. And not expect a little jump, but they'll get explosive on the ground as well.
Now we'll see them try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dolphins drive their lead to 11. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Gibson now to return. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. Fights his way through a tackle. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain. Jets moving quickly, trying to get the offense set. Now Fields. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
I think if you look look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Don't jump. Ready? Hey, 319 is net. Chip clear. No mas. No mas. Right.
Fields looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And it'll give the Jets a first down. Markers reset. Ball at the 37. Fields on first down. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. It's a sack on first down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on second.
Here we go. Left. Turn, turn.
Now it's Fields. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That throw was looking for Mason Taylor. So now it's going to be third and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative Guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Here we go. 331. Check.
Here he goes, third and long. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to let this go. Deep down. They connect on the deep shot. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
It's one of those situations that I really can't critique the defense call it off. I mean, the X's and O's were everything you want, but unfortunately the Jimmies and Joes in double coverage of that tight end couldn't get it done.
Here we go, son. Angel. 319, that's it. Right.
Throwing on first down. Fields. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. Kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Fields throwing once more. Short pass brought in. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Timeout called by the offense. And with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick. It's going to be play number 9 of this drive, and we could see a 10th if they can get a yard here on third down. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends on half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. And that is a rough one, Brock. It came down well short of that 20-yard line minimum he needed, so this drive going to begin from the 40-yard line instead. Here's the final play of our first half. Chan to the right. And he could not break beyond the line. So that's how our half's going to end. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. With this kick, we're back underway. A spot in the divisional round on the line. Return starts at the 3. Escapes a defender. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he's going to take this return out of bounds.
That's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Here we go. Right.
They start the half with a gift to Hall. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, New York.
Hey, 319, right.
Off the play fake, it's Fields. Buying some time right. Right side, this is caught by Taylor. And he's going to be out of bounds after it looks like about a yard there. Second down coming up.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Here's Fields to throw. Makes the catch. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Don't jump.
Coming right is Hall. Chose to take this one up the middle instead, and it was a good decision. Gets him 7. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
Brings up second and 3.
Here's Hall once more. Call it a gain of 2, and now it's going to be third down and 1.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's third down.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Third down, give to Hall. And he'll get them enough for a first down. Looking quickly here.
It's a gain of a yard. That's another Jets. First and 10 at the 36.
First down, and they go right back to it. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Offense to the line. Second down.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Here's Fields. Completed left side to Smith. And that will not be enough for a first down. Offense in the hurry up here.
No mas, no extend. Hey, 551.
Fields now on third. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
No kicker out there, so instead of a 46-yard field goal effort, they're going for it.
Here we go. 258, Delta. Trust, bunch right. 11. Right.
Back to throw it. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now second and 5. On again, it's Gordon. He's going to snag a couple of yards, charging up the gut. Does Andre Cisco hold him down there?
It's a gain of 2. Brings up third and 3.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Running left. Here's Achane. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They get 13 on the pickup, and it'll be 1st down, Miami.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
And out to Gordon. He made most of that one. Didn't he give him 9 yards on that 1st down carry?
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. They'll try the middle with Gordon, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
We've set it down for him at the 38. Achane, a 1st down carry. Give him a couple on that carry. 2nd down coming up. Gordon. This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
That's another Dolphins 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
1 quarter to go, Brock, and we'll see who can earn the wild card win. The Dolphins have it and just have to close this out to continue on in the playoffs. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. On the ground here with Gordon. Running in the red zone. Touchdown, Miami! The Dolphins score by 2 scores. They try to put this one away. He broke the tackle he needed to, Brock. And how about that effort there to keep it going and eventually reach that end zone?
Yeah, that's awesome on the offensive side. Defensively, not every missed tackle is the same. It may be on a stat sheet, but sometimes that help to finish a play isn't arriving quick enough, and you're the only one, the last line of defense. And in that moment, you got to scratch, you got to claw, you got to tear to make the stop, because a broken tackle, well, can mean a touchdown.
They're out to try and tack on the extra point. Point after is up and through. And the Dolphins lead by 15 now. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Gibson now to return. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And that's where they'll begin the drive following the return.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got 1st down from the 31.
Here we go.
They'll start this one out with Hall. And this hasn't been a common side out of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. Now Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Here we go. You good?
First and 10. Here's Fields. Finds him over the middle. And he's taken down at the 30. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
First down.
11.
It's a gain of 10.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Sends this to the end zone. And he's going to take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Jets can make it a one-score game as they trim the lead. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. The kick is good, and they've moved back within a possession in the fourth.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
That lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Washington now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now we have a member of the Jets hurt after that play, and they'll need to get somebody out there to take a look at him. Dolphins just about set up here. First and 10. Give here to Gordon. It looks like they're giving about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
Okay, the 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. On the run, it's Gordon. He's hit just before he can pick up that first. So 3rd and short coming up from the 33.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Trying to pick it up here with A.J. And he'll go down and also right at the 39-yard line. That one ends up a gain of 6. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
This is Gordon.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Ready? Head to 60. Head to 6. Broncos. Ready?
Enough running left. It's A.J. And that's a key stop defensively, Brock. Gonna need more of those as they trail by a score.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. He'll throw it. Connecting on a slant. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. That one goes for 25 yards. And it'll be first down, Miami.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
New set of downs for him at the 38. They'll give to Gordon, coming right. Stop is made after 4 yards. It's second down. So rather than let the 2-minute warning hit, the defense burns the first of its timeouts.
Humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front seven.
Oh, he lost the football, and they jump on top of it. Oh, a clutch recovery to clean up the mistake this late in the game. Near disaster a moment ago, but this drive's still in trouble if they can't convert on third. Looking to throw. Chased out to his right. Throw to the right finds Waddle. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
So now the field goal unit runs on in a very big spot. Ball on the right hash, 48 yards out. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And it's now a 2-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. When they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
He stopped on the run back at the 27. New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10.
Easy. Here we go.
Fields out of the gun. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Jets moving quickly, trying to get the offense set.
It's a gain of 35. And the Jets first down.
Go.
First down throw for Fields. On it, and he nearly picked it. Oh, couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's second down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Throwing again on second down. Fields. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
No much. Here we go. We're good. All right.
Here he is to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to return this up beyond the 20 before being tackled.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Now Jalen Wright gets it for the first time. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. Timeout taken by New York. That's its second. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Right again. Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4. Timeout called by the Jets. That's their final one. That's all they had. So the offense free to start running the clock down now. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. We'll get a stoppage here. Looks like there's a Jet in some discomfort following that play. On fourth down, they'll bring out Blake Gillikin to punt it away. And we'll see what kind of first impression he makes tonight. He's got this at the 27. Tried getting creative, but the coverage team read it all the way. This return loses yards.
At their own 24-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Bails out of the pocket quick. He can run it. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way. We need to see a quarterback that fade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. So in the end, it's a Dolphins win here. As one side leaves dejected, another can finally, at least briefly, Brock, relax here. Their playoff run extending into the divisional round.
Yeah, you get to these 60 minutes, and what is it, kid? A suddenness? Like the suddenness of the season being over for one, and then the reality of like, oh, here we go. Here's a divisional round. Here's a possible championship round. Maybe that Super Bowl is out there for us. It all happens right now, in real time in front of our eyes.
That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott. The Dolphins, your winners, as we say so long from Miami.